Hey, I'm Chris with Houston Kiteboarding. I'm here to talk to you today about the UFO.
UFO?
So the new Slingshot strutless kite. Yep, I've flown the Cloud strutless kite once. Was not a big fan. Then was told many companies were coming out with strutless kites, and I was really excited, and I wanted to try some. Nobody came out with any. So now here we are in 2020, and Slingshot came out with the strutless kite. And man, is it amazing. Basically, it's the same exact shape as the Ghost, but they just removed that center strut. Yeah, so they took that center strut out, making the kite much lighter. So the sizes it comes in is a 5, 7, or 9 meter. Me personally, I've been out here on the 9 meter foiling and stuff, and it has been absolutely amazing. Basically, I can get it out in the lightest of winds and just crank around on the 9 meter with just the Space Skate 65, Space Skate 65, and yeah, and I've actually been able to get some tanker waves with it and such, and it's been an amazing kite. So one of the cool aspects of it is the fact that when you shut down that power, a lot of the biggest problems a lot of kites have is when you're trying to shut down the power, it doesn't really fully shut down. This kite does shut down a good bit of its power. I wouldn't say completely, but I mean, most of it will go away when you shoot that bar out and such. And then another interesting fact, I decided to go play with it with a twin tip and see if it could actually ride upwind. And I was actually able to get the UFO to ride upwind with the twin tip. So it gives me a little bit of hope of aspirations of maybe taking it in the surf with like a surfboard or something like that. Is it going to be a really great kite for that kind of stuff? I don't think so, but still, it's something you can think about down the road.
What about the flutter and relaunch?
So the relaunch is superb. I've actually done one kite lesson with it with a student. She crashed it several times and was able to get it back up no problem. It just fills back up with air. Relaunch is really, really great. You can even self-launch off the beach if you need to or whatnot. And then the flutter, really, it's like very minimal. I mean, you have to be really rocking that kite hard back and forth to get it to flutter at all. And even then, it's still such a minor thing that, yeah, I mean, the shape of it, I think is really the key thing. Like I said, playing with the Ghost before that, the Ghost was amazing. But just taking that strut off, I think just up the game of what that kite can do.
Thanks, Chris.
Hi, I'm John Caputo. I'm a local Houston kiteboarding rider, and I demoed the UFO 9 meter the other day in 15 to 20 miles per hour wind. This kite really sits where you want it. It sits deeper in the window, kind of like an RPM or a Wave SST. It's not going to try and race ahead of you. You're going to be blasting upwind the whole time. You don't need that. Downwind, this one likes to sit a little bit higher. I wouldn't hold it quite as low like a Wave SST. When you hold it real low, it tends to flutter a little bit and it tends to kind of drop on you, but it does great when you bring it up above you and it can just really coast with you downwind where you're going. For starting out, getting up on the foil, when you first initiate the dive, the power comes immediately and it comes consistently through the whole dive, which was really nice for getting up on the foil. I didn't get to try the low wind capabilities, but I can feel that there's a lot of power to this kite, and if you keep this kite high, it will keep you pulling up. Turns were also awesome. I normally fly a Wave SST, and there's not as much time in the window when you're doing your foot swaps when the kite's right above you to really like hold you up and make you weightless. This one, I felt like I had a couple extra seconds of weightlessness, which made all my turns and foot swaps much better. And if you want to start doing tricks and dancing on this thing, this is the kite for that. I think that this is the freestyle, free ride kite. It can definitely do surfing and in the waves. I think the Wave SST is better for just the waves. But self-land, self-launch, this thing was fine. When it fluttered in the wind a little bit because it has no strut, it recovered perfectly fine and there was no problem with that.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. We are really impressed with the UFO Zero Strut or Strutless Kite. We're going to have this in stock in every size. I think this week, actually. We have a few in for demo, and then we're getting a big shipment in this week. If you're interested, give us a call at 281-508-6485, or just get one on our website, HoustonKiteboarding.com. Everything that you order ships the same day, and expedited shipping is available. Again, hope you guys are doing well, and let us know if we can help.